Welcome to another Hallelujah Monday. My name is CRISHAYAH'EL, the Prince of Elohim, the Prince of El Shaddai. As it is written in Proverbs 22:6, train up a child in the way that they should go, and when they become an adult, they will not forget about the path that you taught them. As I think about Nicholson Elementary, as I think about every classroom on this campus, I'm reminded that it took a village to raise a prince. It took a village to raise this Hebrew prodigal son. It took a village to raise this kingdom champion. It took a village to raise this rainbow warrior. See, when I think about my village, it's not just my mom, my dad, my grandmother, my uncles, and my aunties. But Nicholson Elementary, this was also my village. Every teacher, every guidance counselor, every principal that gave me wisdom, knowledge, instructions, advice. Every teacher, guidance counselor, principal that gave me life lessons that I will cherish for the rest of my life. I have a soft spot in my heart for Nicholson Elementary. And as I reminisce on this abandoned school, this elementary school that I once went to, I'm reminded, Heavenly Father, that it was you that anointed these teachers. You anointed the guidance counselor and the principal to point CRISHAYAH'EL in the right direction. That's what you did, Heavenly Father. And I thank you for every teacher, guidance counselor, principal that you anointed to point me in the right direction. As I think about my classmates that I went to school with, some of them are no longer here on this earth. Some of my classmates, Chad Martin, Marshall Larks, Shanita Carter. Some of my classmates are no longer here on this earth. And may they rest in paradise. May they rest in peace. May they rest in power. It doesn't seem right that they are no longer here. It doesn't feel right that they are not here on this earth. But I know that they are rooting for me. I know that my classmates that are now in heaven, they are my biggest cheerleaders. And I know that they will be proud of me and the spiritual journey that I am on right now. They will be proud of all the progress that I have made. See, just like the song Kumbaya planted a seed in me as a child, so many seeds were planted here at Nicholson Elementary. I remember Miss Dixon. She used to always give me advice in the 5th grade. She would always prepare me for life after elementary school. The wisdom that Miss Dixon had was unbelievable, right? Now, my mom, she was very hard on me, right? Me being the only boy, right? My mom was real hard on me, right? But guess what? Miss Dixon, she was also hard on me. Every teacher at Nicholson Elementary was hard on me, right? Because they wanted me to reach my full potential. And I know that every teacher that taught me at this school, that taught me my ABCs, my 1, 2, 3s, that taught me how to draw symbols, the triangle, the rectangle, the square, the circle. I know that they'll be proud of me. And what I learned here at Nicholson Elementary, I use it as being a part of this ministry that you have given me, Adonai Yahuwah. This ministry that you have given me, I use everything that I learned at Nicholson Elementary, and I apply it to the ministry that you gave to me. So Heavenly Father, I thank you for every symbol that I drew, because now I know that every letter, every number, and every symbol that represents your set-apart name also represents your character, your nature, your authority, and your attributes. See, when you think of the 4-letter name, Yod Hey Wah Hey, YHWH, you think about every letter, every number, and every symbol in Yahuwah's name. It represents his character, his nature, his authority, and his attributes. So Heavenly Father, I thank you for this village, Nicholson Elementary. I thank you for every teacher, guidance counselor that pointed me in the right direction. I thank you for all of my classmates that were rooting for me. Those were the good old days, right? See, not only did my mom gave me advice, but the teachers, they gave me advice. And I use that advice and I apply it to my everyday life. I know there's a lot of Israelites. They have children that are in elementary school. And you need to remind your children that they are royalty. You need to remind your sons that they are a prince of El Shaddai, that they are a prince of Elohim. You need to remind your daughter that she is a princess of El Shaddai, a princess of Elohim. Heavenly Father, I thank you for all the wisdom and knowledge that you poured out on Nicholson Elementary during my childhood, going to this school right here. So with that being said, this is a presentation of the Hallelujah Network, Yahuwah University, the college of my salvation, then, now, and forever. Yahushua Academy, the school of royalty. My past, my present, my future is in the palm of your hands. I love you, Nicholson Elementary. I love you. I will always love you, Nicholson Elementary. And I will never forget what you taught me. So with that being said, I'm going to close out this video by saying, here I am, Yahuwah. Signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours, yeah. Here I am, Yahuwah. Come and take me. Here I am, Yahuwah. Come and take me. Take me by the hand. Here I am, Yahuwah. Take me by the hand and help me to walk down Yahushua Boulevard, the narrow path, the bridge that you have created for us. Shalom.